I would advise these guys to play. But what game are you not watching because a couple of guys opted out, guys that you've never heard of before anyway?
It's one of the – if you're not a fan of that team, yes, you're latching on to hysteria. I agree with that. If you are a fan of that team, it's like, I would like to see the team as it was. Especially if you're a Florida fan, who is their quarterback? Richardson's opted out, and Kitten is in jail. So, I have no idea who their quarterback is.
Jack Miller, the Ohio State transfer.
Oh, that's right, Jack Miller. So maybe they got something to look forward to for the future there. But I get it for if you're a fan of, because you're like, you pay money to go to the game, especially if you bought tickets, right? And you're like, oh, gosh, half the team's not playing. Why am I here? But for the average fan, like, I don't care who opts out of any bowl game other than the ReliaQuest Bowl. That's the only one that would affect me in any way. And everybody else wants to opt out when you're playing a bunch of freshmen. Who cares? The NCAA announced today they can all play, so no issues there. Just let them go. Let the young guys have it.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. I think that's an important news story that happened earlier today. Is there really over 40 bowl games? Heard that on Gallo. Yeah, there are. What is it, 42?
Something like that, yeah.
Yes, it is a made-for-TV thing, and that's the next thing. It's most of these bowl games have no history or prestige. The Texas Bowl has no history or prestige. You want to know why the Texas Bowl is being played? Because it gives ESPN content on Wednesday, December 28th. That's why the Texas Bowl exists. That's why the Gasparilla Bowl exists. That's why the Fenway Bowl exists. All but about a dozen of them have no historical value, are made for television. It's so you can pass the time while ignoring, your wife's cousin around the Christmas tree. It's all made for TV. They are glorified exhibitions. But there's not a single player that has opted out of a bowl game that is preventing me from watching it. Not one.